Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Chris, and today we're going to be diving into the new Sugary Cosmetics Holiday palette called the Hot Chocolate palette. This palette screams the holidays. I really love fun packaging. This company is the same company that also made the pineapple palettes. I did that review a while back. This palette cost $25. Now the shipping for this palette was a bit high. I paid $7 and like something cents for shipping, and I live in Connecticut, so I thought that was really high for shipping, so it came out to like $32 and change. Now, I went ahead and I put this palette on a payment plan. They have something called Sizzle, something like that. This is my first time using it, and so far everything's been going great. It's very similar to Afterpay, so if you are used to Afterpay, then you wouldn't have a problem with joining Sizzle. Now the palette comes in a box like this, so it is a pretty big box. It has Sugary Cosmetics on top, showing the palette as well. In the back it gives a bit of information like the weight, which is 24 grams, is paraben free, mineral oil free, gluten free, cruelty free. It contains talc and mica. It has a 12-month shelf life. So if you want to keep this, I would suggest keeping it, but it also has that same information on the back of the palette. Here's the palette up close. So stinking cute. I love the design. I am a sucker for cute packaging. This is the back. This is packaging goals. The way you open this palette is you just completely separate it. So if you've seen the Bombshell Cosmetica palettes that I've reviewed on this channel, it's just like that. It's a magnetic closure and then you just separate it. So here are the colors and here's the color story. We have pressed glitters in there, there are satins, there are shimmers, and there are mattes. So plenty of different kinds of formulas. On the opposite side there is a mirror, so you can use this on the go. We have 3 glitters up here, we have the 2 shimmers, a few satins, and mattes. The glitters up top are more pasty. Whenever I use glitters like this and the more pasty, I actually don't even end up using glitter glue. So I do like that about these glitters. And we have 2 shimmers right here. Now, I know it might look like there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shimmers, but these 3 look more satin. I love satin as well. So these 2 stick out way more as shimmers. They are a little bit more on the flakier side, but an easy fix to that is just wetting your brush before using it or going in with the finger. Finger is always the best. I actually did that for the inner corner of my eyes, and they are stunning. And I wet my brush also for the highlight on my cheek, which is these 2 right here together. The satins are probably my favorite formula in this palette. They are so beautiful, very pigmented with the dry brush, with the wet brush, with your finger. I did not use the blue today, but I used the green and the burgundy color. As for the mattes, the pink and the black swatch beautifully. As for these 2, they need a little bit more of a build up. So of course I already took swatches of the entire palette. Most of them are 2 swatches with the exception of the 2 mattes, which are brown and tan. Those were 3 swatches. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys some examples now. I'm going to take the glitter, so pasty and creamy right here. I'm going to take this blue because I don't use it, the eye look, and then I'm going to take the black because it's really pretty, I think it is at least. And then let's see, I'm going to take the pink right here. Here we go. Let me put the glitter right here. There we go. Put the blue, the black, and the pink. Okay, there we go. Very pretty. Beautiful swatches. Now I'm going to take the brown and the tan. Here they are. This is brown, and here's the tan. Now it didn't show up as dark, but let's take the brown again. Here's brown. Here we go. So like I said, it is buildable, which is always great. And there we go. See? Easy peasy. For this eye look, as always, I went in with the Kylie Cosmetics Maple Concealer on my lid, nothing else. I used the Morphe Jaclyn Hill brush in JH33. I also used the Eye Defining brush by Mary Kay. I've been using this lately a lot. And then I used the Alamar Cosmetics one, just the flat one for the liner, because I have been trying to use as many colors as possible. So this had black. I was like, okay, there goes my black liner. I also used the BH Cosmetics 4 brush for the highlighter at the end. So I start with my eye look by going in with the brown matte. I put this all across my lid and then out in a wing. It is super buildable. It's pigmented. It's not patchy, which is a huge plus. You don't want to get patchy shadows when you buy a palette, of course, right? So I did not see that problem at all. It is very, very smooth and easy to apply. After brown matte, I went ahead with this color right on top of it just to give it like a softer effect so that it's not this harsh line. It's very pretty, it's very subtle, it's very there. Then I went ahead with my finger with the green satin shimmery shade. It's again more satin to me. Took it on a finger, put it right on the lid, and it showed up in 2 seconds. Then to follow that, I went with this pink matte with my finger. The pigment showed up way better with my finger. It might have been the brush I was using, I'm not sure, but I can tell you that it showed up way better. Way better with the finger. So I went in with a finger. Going in with a finger doesn't bother me. If it bothers you, then you could go with a different technique, like a different brush, a more dense brush, things like that. But nevertheless, this is super pigmented. After slapping this pink on my lid, I went in with this gorgeous kind of golden bronze shimmer. I put this with my finger right in the inner corner of my eye. Showed up in 2 seconds, as you can see. Then I moved on to my lower lash line. I went in with a dry brush with the burgundy satin right here from the back all the way to the center, and then to follow that one, I went back with the green for the rest of the lower lash line. Now it's time for liner, so I took the Alamar Cosmetics flat brush in with this black matte. Came up, looks gorgeous, love it so much. Next I went ahead and I put some highlight in my brow bone. I mixed the white and the goldish bronze colors together to give this kind of bright, warm glow. Then I went ahead and I slapped on some lashes from Glamlight. Today I'm wearing the Paint Splashes in the color red. To complete this look, as I already mentioned earlier, I took this BH Cosmetic brush. I went in with both these 2 shades. You guys can see that it is blinding. This is a very interesting palette. You have so many different formulas to work with, to play with. If you like to create new fun looks, then you are going to enjoy this palette. Alright guys, well that's it. That's all for today. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know your thoughts on the hot chocolate palette down below. Of course, I'm going to catch you guys in the next one. Bye.